When you get a podium day, what does that mean about the way y'all played?
I'm sorry?
I said when you specifically are at the podium after a game, what does that mean about the way y'all played?
I think it's a good sign for our team. It's a good sign for our O-line. I think that offense always starts up front with us, and when we play well, I think that the team plays well for the most part. So, I appreciate the honor of being here.
You broke this streak of 75 straight games with a sack. You guys broke it. How'd you do it?
It's the simple stuff. Like at the end of the game, we can look back and say that, and it was great. But it's really play by play, just working together well, good communication up front in a loud environment, taking good technique, and it's not even all just the O-line. A lot of it's us, but Joe is doing a good job getting the ball out, receivers getting open, and I think for the most part we're able to stay, on top of the chains and move the ball efficiently. So it helps all of us.
Could you tell that Joe was moving better in the pocket? Because he told us that he felt better, more comfortable moving around in that pocket today.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about Joe's game, I think, is he opens up the field a lot with his ability to move in the pocket, and then, we had that quarterback draw play where, getting us 8 yards in the red zone on a play like that is always good. So, having him mobile, and obviously we know what we can do with his arm, so it's a pretty good combination.
What have the last few weeks been like for you guys as an O-line group? You haven't liked what the films look like a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then to go out there today, is there kind of a little bit of a redemptive thing for you guys of feeling like, okay, maybe all our work is getting us in the right direction?
Sure. I think that it's a start. Even though I think we played well today, we still know we can be better. And I think that's been the frustrating thing the last couple of weeks is we know what we're capable of as an offense, as an O-line, and I don't think we had been playing to the standard, any of us. And today, I still don't think we're quite there, but we're closer. So I think that we know what we're capable of, and this is just the first step. We have to string together a lot more games like this and get even better as the season goes on.
What was the biggest difference you think in the offense this week compared to last week?
I think we're pretty efficient in the run game. I don't think we're very efficient in the run game last week against Chicago. It felt like most times we were running the ball, we were getting 6 yards, 8 yards, that type of thing, and had a couple big runs called back from holding calls. So that was kind of a bummer because if we kept those up, then I think we would have rushed for a lot more. So I think that helped us out a lot, being efficient on first down.
You think the passing game, so it looks like the passing game was just in a much better rhythm than it was last week as well. How much did that kind of play maybe into the run game being a little more effective?
Definitely. When you have receivers like we have and a quarterback like we have, teams are hard pressed to have to stack the box, and then you have a running back like Joe, and it's on us as an O-line to open up lanes for him. And we start doing that, they have to put more guys in the box, and then our receivers are even more open. So, that's the recipe for our offense, and it takes all of us to execute, and I think that's what we're going to do moving forward.
You have talked a lot about the good vibes in the locker room, even through camp, preseason. How much did you feel like you needed this, though, today for everybody to really kind of believe that you guys can be what you kind of maybe thought you guys might be able to be?
Sure. I think that we're all confident in that locker room. We all, have each other's backs, and we look around and we see the talent that we have, and we see how hard we work, and we know we're capable of, putting together big wins like this consistently over and over and over again. And, to be honest, we haven't done that so far. So this season is a new slate, and this win was a big step in that direction. We're not content with just winning, a big game against the Steelers. We have to go in on this Thursday game and play the Packers and just keep on stacking them together.
Joe said he told you guys that last touchdown was credited to you guys, the one where he held it forever and then hit Chase. Did he just say it like that? But hey, that's on you guys. There was a little more fire and emotion when he said that to you guys.
There was some fire and emotion, and that's a good feeling because we're excited to throw a touchdown. We're excited for our receiver and the quarterback. But when we jog off the field and all the coaches are high-fiving us and telling us great job too, it's a good feeling for us as an O-line. To contribute to that in the only way we can, which is by putting up good protection. So those are the moments that make this game so fun, is being able to jog off the field, and we all know we did a good job, and everyone's happy. So it's a good feeling.
You weren't next to him, but any kind of sense of how Jackson played. That was a kind of the big assignment going there against some of those guys.
Yeah, that's a good D-line he just went against, and he played really well. I didn't see him as much, but I know, from talking to guys on the sideline, from talking to him and stuff, and coach, I know that he played really well, and so I know he's capable of that. You know, he's a great player, and to step in on a big stage against a tough opponent and play well like he did, I think it's a great sign for him as a player and us as a unit.
One more question?
Does this feel like more than just any other win?
Yeah, I think so. I think that I think Coach Taylor said it best in the locker room after the game. He said that, you know, this is exciting, we're happy, it's a win, but more importantly, this is our standard. It's not just, you know, it's not a surprise that we could go in there and win. It's something that we have to know we're capable of and work to continue to execute and continue to do as the season goes on. So I like to think that it's a big win, it's exciting, but I don't think for any of us in the building it's a surprise.
All right, thanks, Jonah.